come out and speak the truth, you know.
It's not about them speaking the truth. Am I talking the truth?
I believe you are.
Oh, wow. Well, these niggas in trouble then.
No, the reason I say that is because Orlando, hey, listen.
They in trouble, bro. I don't know.
Will Smith's best friend.
Don't say Will Smith.
No, I know that's your man, but his best friend. He can't. No, not Jazzy Jeff, but the goddamn his other best friend.
This whole Will Smith shit. You feel me? Hey man, that nigga Michael Jackson, bro. You feel me? That nigga Michael Jackson, bro. That nigga set me up, bro. On everything I love, the nigga set me up, bro. You feel me?
Their good friend who.
Bilal told me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jaden. He told me that you knew Will was f***ing your child. Yes, he did.
Orlando Brown is back at it again with another wild video. This time, he's dropping some serious accusations against none other than Will Smith, and Jada Orlando's going off, claiming that Will Smith S.Aed him when he was a kid, and hold up, he's not stopping there, he's throwing Jada into the mix, saying Jada orchestrated the whole thing. It's intense with Orlando going on about what they did to him as a kid, messed with his head, and even got into his family's business. Will Smith's back in the spotlight, and this time it's not for some feel-good movie role. No, he's facing some serious heat over accusations of alleged grooming. And guess who's calling him out? None other than former child star Orlando Brown. In some vids that resurfaced back in April 2020, Orlando dropped a major bombshell that shook the entertainment world. Orlando, who you might remember from That's So Raven and The Proud Family, straight up claimed he was groomed by none other than Hollywood big shots Will Smith and the late Michael Jackson. In that video, Orlando's waving a knife around, shouting into the camera that he's actually Will's son, and claiming Smith even assaulted his own children. It's all a bit chaotic with the constant yelling and cursing, making it hard to make out what's what.
He's tripping, bro. That nigga be on some other shit, my nigga. Like, straight the fuck talking about, my nigga. You really as a kid, you bitch ass nigga. You really as a kid and you doing my kids, nigga. And you still trying to get away with the shit. What do you mean? I'm sitting right here. Every time I see you, I want to slice your neck. You really have to understand what the Bible says, bro. The Bible says, it says, honor your mother and your father for your days are long. I ain't killed you for that reason, bitch.
And everyone knows that Orlando's known for saying some wild stuff in interviews, so naturally people are questioning his credibility. Skeptics are out here saying he can't be trusted because of his erratic behavior and all. But what if, just for a second, we entertain the idea that maybe he's speaking facts? Now look at this. Mainstream media has been real quiet about the whole thing. Raises some eyebrows, right? Could it be because Will Smith's a beloved actor and nobody wants to believe he's capable of such grimy stuff? Or is there something darker going on behind the scenes, like hush money and powerful PR moves? But check it, some fans are riding hard for Orlando, saying he's telling the truth. One fan said they want him to sound crazy. Obviously, he has experienced some sort of trauma. The signs are there just to find the truth in what he's saying. Another one's like exactly why he won't speak out on Jada. She knows too much. He'd been weird with his own kids. No one like Orlando has any reason to lie. This is so sad. And I am not claiming to know what happened because I don't. But I cannot stand when people just say he's on drugs as if that debunks what someone says. You do realize that most drug addicts are drugs addicts because they suffered from serious trauma in their lives. That is too hard to cope with. If anything, him being an addict makes his statements more feasible, not to mention he was a child star from a very young age. And we all know how that works. How many of them have to go insane before you realize there is a reason why? And it's not just the pressures of fame excuse the media gives, it is a say at a young age. But check it, there's another layer to this, the debate about Orlando's mental health. His interviews paint a worrying picture of a dude dealing with some heavy stuff. Maybe even substance abuse. Folks are speculating about what led him down this dark path. Did his messed up experiences in the industry mess him up? Orlando isn't the first to call out Will Smith for some shady stuff. Rumors have been swirling for years, dragging both Will and into the mix. And y'all remember those weird parties Will and Jada were hosting, right? The ones with younger dudes leaving screaming Jaguar right, spelled the D, saying she saw some wild stuff at their crib during these mentorship sessions. Will and Jada have been putting on this front like they're the perfect couple. But behind closed doors, total mess. Jada straight up spilled the tea, saying they've been living separate lives since 2016. Can you even imagine growing up in that kind of environment? It's no wonder Jaden's been having a rough time. Sources close to the family say Jaden and Willow have been hit hard by their their parents' drama. They've been keeping up this facade for years, acting like everything's all good when it's anything but things got so bad that Jaden straight up asked for emancipation on his 15th birthday. And Jada, well, she didn't exactly put up a fight. Some say she might have even been low-key okay with it. Hey, more space for their fetishes. But hold up, it's not just we catching heat. Jada's got her own skeletons in the closet. After 7 years of living apart, she dropped the bombshell that they split back in 2016. But here's the kicker, they're not rushing into divorce. Nah, they're all about that life partnership vibe. You know, according to Jada, it's all about deep healing and figuring out what works for them. And remember that Oscar slap drama, yeah, that went down while they were still technically separated. And here's where it gets even juicier. Jada never even wanted to get hitched in the first place. She spilled the beans on Red Table Talks, saying she was practically forced into it by her mom. And get this, she only said I do cause Tupac, her true love, was taken from her too soon. Now let's talk about that whole entanglement mess with August Alsina. You know, the guy who happened to be their kid's friend. Yeah, that went down. And it got messy real quick. Turns out Jaden was right there in the mix when it all went down. And if that's not enough drama for you, how about Jada's bombshell confession? She dropped the bomb that she cheated on Will with August. But here's the twist, was it all just a distraction from another scandalous relationship? And then there's August seemingly coming out on VH1's The Real Life, introducing his alleged boyfriend to the world. Fans couldn't help but connect the dots, especially with Jaden's past. Talk about being fluid in the bedroom, add in those cozy embraces and declarations of love. And it's like the Smiths might have a whole lot more secrets than we ever imagined. So here's the scoop, rumor has it there might just be something brewing between Will and Diddy. Yeah, you heard me right. People are dropping hints that they're keeping things on the down low. You know, Diddy, the master behind everything that goes wrong in the industry. There's an underground freak-off going down. Diddy's right there, and apparently Will was right next to him the whole time. To imagine this, Diddy and the Fresh Prince himself allegedly throwing these undercover gay parties. And guess who spilled the tea on these VIP shindigs? Diddy's own security team. But what's the deal with Jada? If all this is true, why is she still riding with Will? And then there's the industry insiders dishing out the dirt on Will's real deal. Alexis Arquette called him out, claiming Jada's just a cover-up while he's out there living his truth. When Jada comes out as gay and her beard husband admits his first marriage ended when she walked into him, then I will listen to them. Arquette wrote in a since deleted Facebook post. Will threw a fit on the set of 6 Degrees of Separation when he was required by the scene to kiss Anthony Rapp. He persuaded the director to shoot the back of his head in frame, blocking the non-existent lipple lock entirely. Him gays have enemies, they lurk in gilded closets. Outing is healthy. You are either with or against us. You decide today. Tasha K just dropped this mind-blowing interview teasing that she's got the inside scoop straight from the source, a close friend or assistant of Will Smith who's been in the mix for ages. And let me tell you, the tea is piping hot. So apparently Dwayne Martin and Will Smith might be more than just pals. Rumor has it Will coughed up some serious cash to keep their friendship on the down low. But wait, there's more. This insider is spilling some wild stuff about Dwayne supposedly getting into some scandalous antics with Will Smith. So I open the door to Dwayne dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will. Let me process that for a second. There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Murder like murder. It was murder in there. This insider is also throwing some major shade at Jada, hinting at some pretty scandalous details about her preferences, if you catch my drift. But guess what? There's even more drama in this whole saga.